Good afternoon. Today we will discuss about PLSQL. It is just like a programming language like C. So every programming language structure, PLSQL having also structure, and Oracle having 4 tools. In the first class we discussed it. They are SQL, PLSQL forms report. SQL is a structured query language. PLSQL is a procedure structured query language. So now we will see PLSQL, how a simple addition of two numbers will display, and how one row information will be accessed with the help of PLSQL. That two programs demonstration we will see. Before that, in PLSQL, how the variables are declared, how the values will be accepted at runtime, and what is the structure of PLSQL. Before that, PLSQL, procedure language, structured query language. It is a procedure language which contains structure. First, structure of PLSQL. So first one is declare. In declare, variables are declared. This is the declaration part. Then input. In input, we are using this operator. Next one is computing. Okay. Then displaying. And every PLSQL program we terminate with end semicolon. And PLSQL also not case sensitive. It means it will treat as same lowercase, uppercase. It will treat as same. In where class only we can specify according to the data which is stored in the table. So this is a structure, declaration of variables and accepting the values at runtime, and computing, displaying, end. This is the structure of PLSQL. Now how the variables are declared we will see. So in you take C++, variables are declared. First syntax is data type variable name, but whereas in the PLSQL, first variable name then data type. Okay. So example I am taking as a employee number. So I am declaring number of 4. So what is the meaning? Employee number is one of the variable user defined. Number 4 is the data type. Okay, and you take as a date of birth, date. Okay, and employee name, same, var character 2 of 10. So it is similar to creating column and its data of table, which we are using the create command of SQL. It is a create is a one of the example of a DDL command. Okay, so this is declaration. Now we will see a simple PLSQL program. So if you want to enter values at runtime, we should use a command prompt. To run PLSQL program, first of all we should specify set server output on. Okay, so how we will see. First of all, in SQL command prompt, SQL command prompt. See, first we should set to get the output. We are using as a set server output. The node space output on set server output on. So then we should write the program. So first of all, program. So declare. If we can specify notepad or direct editor of or command prompt, declare here a number of I am specifying as a 4, then b number, I'm specifying 4. Then C number, I'm specifying 4. Declaration is over. And input, we are begin. In that input we should use as begin. So begin. So A equal to and A. So in PLSQL, colon equal is the assignment operator, whereas in C language single equal is assignment operator. In PLSQL, colon equal assignment operator. B and B. C is equal to A plus B. Then here we are using as a DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line. So here we should use single quotations. Addition is equal to, here we are using as a OR operator. OR operator is a concurrent operator, is used to combine string and variable. Then C. Every PLSQL program terminates with end. So this is. So if you want to run this one, so how we are running, we'll see here. To run this one, we should use this one. Slash. Slash means buffer, which contains previous one command. When you specify slash, it will ask you enter value for A. I am entering 10. Then enter value for B. I am entering 20. So it will display output is add. So it will display out as a add is equal to 30. So this is program output. Okay, once again. So first of all, declaration begin. Declaration variables are declared. In begin, accepting values at runtime, computing section, display section. To run a program, we should type as a slash, which contains, this is only previous one command. It will ask you enter value for A, whatever you specify. So I am entering 10. Then enter value for B, I am entering 20. So it will display output is addition is equal to 30. There is a simple addition of two numbers in PLSQL. Now in SQL we will see one query. List the employee number, employee name, whose employee number equal 7788. So this query will perform in the PLSQL. How the one row information, one specific column values of one row information will be displayed in PLSQL, we will see. Okay. Right. So first of all, same answer we will see in SQL, then we will see in PLSQL. Select okay, employee name, comma, employee number from EMP, where employee number equal to 7788. So this is program. So this is SQL. We should display two columns, or we can take one column also. Just will display only employee name column, and whose employee number is 7788. Same query will display in PLSQL. Okay. So first declare. So first of all we require employee name. So first of all we are taking as a in employee table name, name column we are accessing from employee table, employee name using percentage type. So percentage type is one of the concept which is used to access only structure of current table one column. So employee name structure we are copying into name. So then employee number. Okay. So E number we are accessing from employee table, employee number using percentage type. Declaration is over. Okay. Then begin. So at runtime I am entering employee number equal to 7788. Okay, so now what I am doing, select employee name into, I am copying into name. Okay, from UMP where employee number is equal to A number. So employee name column, which we in employee table I am copying into name column. So whose employee name, whose employee number equal to E number. E number is 7788. 7788 employee number, employee name copied into E name, that we are displaying. DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line. So that is employee name equal to R operator. So employee name stored in name. So I am displaying name, then end, then slash. So automatically it will, the program output it display as employee name equal to so and so, whose 7788 employee name will be displayed. So this is the usage of PLSQL program. Okay, we can access one row. If you want to access multiple rows, the concept is there, that is cursor. So in ordinary, without cursor concept, we can't access multiple rows. First of all, in cursor we are storing multiple rows, we are using loops, we are using is open, is close options, objectives of cursor, then we are doing that problem. Okay, so this is a simple program to display so and so employee name whose employee number equal to 7788. Okay, now we'll see simple, after simple programming we having conditional statement. Like conditional statements are used to check the condition, the result may be true or false. They are simple if else, ladder. Okay, so we'll see first a simple if. Before that we'll see the syntaxes of conditional statements. First of all, conditional statements. First is simple if. Okay, so syntax is if A, if condition, here we are using then statement 1 comma statement 2, if is there then end if. There is a space between end if, then end if just like a flower brackets in C language. If condition is true, statement 1 comma 2 will execute, every if terminated with the end if. So question we will see, question is write a program to find positive. There is no else part, so it is positive. If it is positive, it will display as positive. Okay, if it is negative or 0, it will not display any output. So to display output for negative or 0, we are using if else. First of all, we will see demo on simple if. Okay. First declare, then n number of 4. So then at runtime declaration is over, then begin. At runtime n and n. If n greater than 0, then DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line. So it is positive. So if is there, then end if. Every PLSQL terminate with end. This is a program. Okay. See, simple if there is no else part. Declaration part of variable n equal to and n, it will ask you enter value for n. So if condition is true, then it will display it is positive. If condition is false, there is no output. Every if terminate with end if, then enter. Now we will see if else syntax and its program. Okay. If condition, then statement 1, statement 2, else statement 3, statement 4, if and then. Okay, see, this is the syntax. Then and end if. So if condition is true, then it will execute statement 1, 2, then execute. If condition is false, control goes to else part, then it will execute statement 3, 4, then execute. So this is the usage of if else statement. Now we'll see even number or odd number. In C language we are using mod operator, but here we are using MOD. MOD, one of the single row function of the SQL. We'll see. Question is, we should accept a number, then we should determine whether the number is even number or odd number. See, first declare n number of 4. So first then begin n and then if n greater than, so sorry, if mod of n comma 2, okay, so equal to 0. So mod displays remainder. So even number logic is, if a number divisible by 2, then it is even, otherwise odd. If it is divisible by 2, it will display remainder is 0. If condition is true, then, so we are displaying dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So it is even. If condition is false, else dbms underscore output dot put line, then it is odd. So if is there, end if and end. Okay, when you enter slash, so the program will ask you enter value for n. So if you enter 5, it will display odd. If you enter 6, it will display even. So this is the demonstration of if else program. Okay. So now we will see the syntax of ladder. Syntax of ladder we will see. Before that, in PLSQL, like conditional statements, it also supports loops, while loop and for loop, do while, like C language do while loop, here it contains loop and loop. And other concepts of PLSQL, in C language we are calling as a user defined functions. Here user defined functions are called as a subprograms. They are stored procedures, stored functions. Next one is cursor. So if you want to access multiple rows information, like who are working department number 20, whose job equal to analysis. So commonly using this concept we can't. There we are using cursor concept. Then exception handling. So exception handling is used to runtime errors can be managed by exception handling. Then stored procedure, stored function, exception handling, trigger, cursors. These are the concepts, main concepts which are supported by PLSQL. Even packages also supported by PLSQL. And loops, if you come to loops, there are three types of loops: while loop, for loop, loop, end loop. Okay, so these are the concepts of PLSQL. Okay, so today mainly we focused what is the PLSQL, what is the structure, how the variables are declared, what is the assignment operator in PLSQL, a simple demonstration program like addition of two numbers, and how a simple one employee name whose employee number 7788, the data will be displayed. We discussed the demonstration program, and we focused the conditional statement syntax as simple if, and if else we'll see program on positive and program on even number or odd number. Okay, in the next class we'll see about loops. Thank you everyone.